as a totality, everything is within our own consciousness. Don't limit yourself to an activity of a humanhood. Let's look at it this way. You have a puppet. You're the puppeteer. You have a string attached to the hands and legs and the head of the puppet. The puppet is totally unconscious, and yet the puppeteer moves it. Just imagine that this puppeteer forgets his own activity that he's doing in order to move the puppet. The concentration is on the puppet rather than itself. So the same thing applies, that as a human being, we have a puppeteer, but the puppeteer is not separate from our reality, our self. So even if you're unconscious, still the puppeteer moves you around. And then you say that I moved myself around. As you wake up, you realize the direction you were getting, the prompting you were getting, the thoughts of making decision you were getting, actually was you, the whole time you. Now we listen to our conscious voice and we get direction if we're lucky. But then it gets to the point that there is no separation. The humanhood has lessened to the point that is not available to go and hear the conscious voice, and only omniscient is present, or the puppeteer. And this is what we are achieving, more and more relying on our silence and intuition rather than contradiction of the mind and emotion. We're beginning to see that we are much greater than trying to struggle to get something. In other words, I always say, what you want, you already have it. What do I mean by that? That as a totality, everything is within our own consciousness. Don't limit yourself to an activity of a humanhood. And you see that it comes to you.